the Millennium Puzzle.
Pretty much, dude. I did a video about Yu-Gi-Oh on my actual other YouTube channel today.
What aspect of it?
There is an Adidas collaboration with Yu-Gi-Oh, and they made these like they're actually kind of sick, dude. These Addy 2000s.
Bro, we should keep this in the sode, by the way. How this is a good intro.
Yeah, no, this is great intro. Just hot mic right into it.
Yep.
Check these puppies out. Let me
Yeah,
get into the
let's
chat.
see.
I'll share a screen. I mean, talk about King of Games.
I mean,
You're
the box is sick.
Yeah, the shoes
For sure.
honestly are kind of mid. If I'm kidding myself if I say they're gas.
They just look like very, very normal. Like it seems like really you're just getting a cool box and a Dark Magician card. Does the Dark Magician card come with it?
Yeah, it does.
All right, that's pretty cool.
But what's crazy is the first collab, like I didn't think it would really do anything, but the first collab has actually gone up in price, like almost double for the Blue Eyes White Dragon pair.
No shit.
Yeah, they're like 115 retail and they're selling for like 300.
Well, let me see those bad boys.
Yeah, I mean they're literally the exact same model. I'll just share screen. But except from having the 3 stripes, it has the blue eyes on it. These right here.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Yeah, they did a 4-piece collection with some slides, which didn't do anything, but
Those slides look like you can buy them at Walmart.
bro, that's what I'm saying. But I looked at the StockX and 10 and a halves. I mean, recent sales show 310, 220. I mean, this guy got a steal at 193, but
I mean, that's at least more on brand with a thing. Like you can tell that's a Yu-Gi-Oh collab.
right. These ones, but dude, these ones, well, these are early pairs, so like it's kind of tough to gauge the market. Like you don't even know who is selling these. Yugi's World.
So I mean, that price is way jacked up. So it's super expensive because they're not officially released yet.
Yeah, they come out in like a week. They come out on the 26th on
Okay,
Adidas confirmed and select retailers.
so as a non-sneakerhead like this, what's the value of getting them this far in advance, just for like the week before they drop to say you have them, or like, because isn't it like wouldn't the value drop like immediately after they officially release?
Yeah.
Right.
I've never understood it, but it's always been there. It used to be like YouTubers that were like early into sneaker, like YouTube would get fake pairs early from like
Nice.
Chinese warehouses and like review them so they could have that early traffic. But nowadays, dude, I think it's just like Instagram flex. It has to be, right? That's all I can think of.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1080p got rid of that industry real quick.
Yeah, no, for real. And like I made the video today, but if you look, there's a guy that did an unboxing 8 days ago. So I'm in this guy's comments, or I'm on a video.
Side. I obviously got a bad size. It was
How
kind
is
of
this
like a
dude getting the
scramble because
fucking-
it sold out so quickly. So we should do the shoes first, I guess.
Oh, this motherfucker got them in the UK. That's how it happened.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I guess it releases at different times depending on what region, but yeah.
Damn. Well, that was insightful. I mean, like I said, the shoes are
know.
so. The box is tight though.
Yeah, the box is sick. And like with the Dragon Ball collab, which I have like the Frieza pair, if you put all the boxes together, it creates like an actual picture of all the characters like engaged in a battle. So it's like kind of incentivizes you to collect them. And it's really funny because all these collabs get really slept on because Adidas, besides Yeezy, doesn't really have any hype beyond its like core models, like Stan Smith. Those are like classics, but they don't really resell. But then
Right.
after like 2 years pass and people realize, oh, that collab was sick, then it goes up in value because you can't find it anymore because like everyone's either sold their pairs or the ones that are for sale are just like really inflated because most people have already either purchased them or aren't wanting to sell. So it's just interesting. I don't know.
So you could essentially manipulate the shoe markets and like create these resurgences if you have a lot of views on your Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
Yeah. And
that's what's up.
For sure. And with these collabs too, like I feel like assembling the whole entire collection and then listing it on your eBay is a good way of like making people think the market is actually higher than it is because, oh, this guy's got the full set. He wants 1,000. That means, I can maybe get this other pair from a different guy for slightly less. And it's just like, it's a whole like mind game of like, what is it really worth? And what are you willing to pay for it?
Dude, I feel like it's just a simulation of what our economy would look like if, I don't know, in like a post-apocalyptic scenario, like where it's just up to the common man to determine all market values of everything, but that's still somewhat connected. And it's just like a free-for-all. Makes no sense.
Yeah, dude, eBay is a really great like microcosm of just like human interactions, because like there's a whole game of like bartering with people, like you can like follow a post or put it on your watch list, and then sometimes the seller will just immediately send you an offer for like 15% less. Okay, how much more wiggle room you got, pal? Send them a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be funny. The play to go off platform. Like,
I don't think Gobble's met Boomer yet.
Oh, folks.
Boom. Yeah, he's a boy. He's being needy right now.
Boomer.
All viewers, this is my big dumb Saint Bernard Boomer. He's 7 years old.
You got to go on YouTube if you're watching this on anything else.
Yep.
Got to catch the Boomer. That's a Scruffy. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw him farting around down there for sure. Or her, excuse me. I just misgendered your dog, which is actually a really good segue to what we're getting into today.
That's a fantastic segue into what we're going to get into. So I'm going to share screen as I do, but there's a new game, Zach, and it's coming out pretty soon. Hogwarts Legacy.
Fuck yeah.
Next generation of Harry Potter, wizards casting spells, kids in class learning about potions and drafts and the such.
All these horny kids too. Those so witches and wizards are horny as fuck.
Oh yeah, there's love potions in the mix. There's different houses. There's flying hippogriffs. Really a lot of crazy characters, but there's a large community against this game, and we'll just let this guy take us through what's going on here.
Yeah.
Do not support the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy game. Friends, colleagues, cohorts, the whole lot of you, I'm asking you very sincerely, please do not stream it.
Don't stream it, no matter what, because this guy told you to.
His flag in the back.
Yes.
That's like the trans pride colors, right? And
it's like the advanced one. I think it includes black and brown for black people and people of color, but I'm actually not fully caught up on the lore of their flag. It's always changing.
He's an advanced general. He's like 10-star, dude.
I don't know if he's added that skeleton or if that's like in front of it. I can't tell. I think it's got to be cropped, but yeah.
Don't make YouTube videos about it.
Okay, so we've already broken that rule. So according to this guy, we're fucking transphobes, but
damn.
Yeah, and don't buy it, which I'm not going to pre-order it. I'll give him that.
Yeah, okay, so I don't
pre-order games.
Yeah, so at least we kind of agree. We have some middle ground to start with.
Fair enough. I think pre-ordering games is stupid unless you get a bonus, which, it's never
pre-ordering is like pre-cum. It's fake.
Very true.
Don't buy it and don't bloody pre-order it.
Don't do it.
The way, like, the indignance he had about don't bloody pre-order it.
Just... I feel like if we talk to this guy just about the stupidity of pre-ordering things, we'd really get along.
Bro, that's the common ground.
Yep.
And we'll get into the whole semantics about their argument, but I'm gonna let it play out. I just kind of wanted to pause it so we're not just listening to his video. I feel like
we needed some commentary on this guy. It was
a little commentary, a little fair use action here.
The reason being is that you may not be aware that by supporting this title, you are essentially aligning yourself with some really heinous transphobic values.
Now, is he talking about like the Death Eaters? Because those guys not cool, but they're fictional characters. I don't think he's talking about the Death Eaters, but
it's possible though.
It's possible if this guy was just like really scared of like Lucius Malfoy. What if this guy's just scared of Voldemort? Like he gives him nightmares. He's just scared.
He's just scared of just everything scary in Harry Potter. He doesn't like Peter Pettigrew.
Like the snakes are too. Yeah, Peter Pettigrew is too creepy. He's like, I don't like him.
J.K. Rowling, aka Joanne, has made it extremely clear that they see the success of this title as being vindication of their transphobic views. That, by this title doing well, that means that they were correct. And honestly, you just have to look on the Steam forums to see the kind of people that are cheering for this game.
Solidarity, brother or sister or whatever.
Okay, I don't know who that is, but yeah, that's the general story. And I could have prepared with looking at where J.K. Rowling said that, but
actually, hey, that's the one thing I do have prepared for
holy
this.
shit,
so
dude. I swear we didn't plan that.
No, we did zero preparation for this episode, so
we got a source. Source, please.
All right, so is it showing what exactly did JK? Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna read some of this because he said heinous transphobic views. So in 2020, she retweeted an op-ed piece that discussed people who menstruate, apparently taking issue with the fact that the story did not use the word women. Here's her quote: "People who menstruate. I'm sure there used to be a word for those people. Someone help me out. Wumbin, wimpund, woombund," she wrote. So she's having a little fun with it. It garnished a lot of backlash. And then she didn't relent. She elaborated on this. And I will say quite elegantly, if sex isn't real, there's no same-sex attraction. If sex isn't real, the lived reality of women globally is erased. I know and love trans people, but erasing the concept of sex removes the ability of many to meaningfully discuss their lives. It isn't hate to speak the truth. The idea that women like me, who have been empathetic to trans people for decades, feeling kinship because they're vulnerable in the same way as women, i.e. to male violence. Hate trans, or the women that we hate trans people because they think sex is real and has lived consequences is nonsense. I respect every trans person's right to live any way that feels authentic and comfortable to them. I'd march with you if you're discriminated against on the basis of being trans. At the same time, my life has been shaped by being female. I do not believe it's hateful to do so. Really hot take right there.
Yeah.
Really, really hateful and mean from her right there.
Yeah, so mean. I mean, I obviously, we are two straight white guys who don't have a real foot in the matter, but from an outside perspective, that's pretty far from, just even base level mocking. It's not even teasing. I don't know, man. To call
she expressed her point of view. Pretty well thought out too. She said, it's not like it's cool to call women. I value my life experiences as a woman, and I'm going to appreciate what it means to be a woman. That doesn't mean if you like one thing that you immediately hate other things. I just don't understand it. But according to this community, which you got to think, and now because I'm siding hard with her, is transgender Harry Potter fans. It was probably and that's the thing. That's probably why they're so upset about this, because I hate to say this group of kids, they were probably the hardcore, lived in Harry Potter fantasy land because they didn't have many friends growing up. It's just the way it is. And sorry if that's mean, whatever, but we all know those kids growing up, the weird ones. Not saying all trans people are weird. It's perfectly genuine for a lot of people, but you know what I'm fucking saying? So that's probably why they're extra just oh my God. It's if Jesus were to come back and he were a Muslim, all the hardcore Christians in Texas and stuff like that would just, they wouldn't know how to act.
Fuck, dude. I never thought about that one. If Jesus switched up like that, hit him with the
Yeah. If it was more looking like Muhammad and not like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Texas would be an outrage.
He definitely was, bro. He was so dark skinned.
Oh, for sure, dude. He was dark as a mug. He was probably a handsome golden skinned man too.
Dude, slick. He was probably dripping.
Yeah, dude. So, but yeah, those were the hateful comments that man was just referring to.
I guess, and there's been this whole back and forth, but it's so funny when these things happen because if you never research them, if it's said enough times in these communities, I think the people that are outraged just start taking it as fact and not actually researching or looking up what J. Rowling actually said, because it fits their narrative of I'm being discriminated against. This game is somehow become just the physical manifestation of trans hate, which is so bizarre.
There's always got to be a bad guy.
There's always got to be a bad guy. And actually the Axeman, who's a popular YouTuber who talks about gaming and lots of other things, has been like pretty adamantly sharing this point of like insanity. And he's actually the one that I found this video from originally. And he quotes and says, "By buying this game, you support transphobic values. I say, as the metal in my cell phone used to record this video was mined by child slave labor." Which, like, dude, fair ass point, you know?
No, and that's the thing, dude. It's people try to get on their high horse about, picky and choosy issues with stuff like this. They don't realize like everything in this world is fucked up. Like with problems that are so much worse than, for the most part, trans people feeling like they're being discriminated against. I'm sure there's actual legitimate violence against legitimately trans people in the world, but like there's so much more of just, people perceived as, finding ways to get offended.
It's also funny because like I don't want to like skew too far into like anti-woke, like kind of that whole thing, because that's just been done to death and we don't need to contribute to that. But like there's still a fair argument to have around specifically the video game when like you think about it, like why would you want to play a Harry Potter video game? I don't know, maybe you enjoy Harry Potter, you like single player games, this game looks beautiful, it looks
sick,
really fun and engaging, and then you had this whole community of outsiders who take umbrage, no pun intended, with the fact that this game represents, you like that? Represents apparent transphobic values, which it doesn't. And it's like it kind of just misses the whole point. And it's like you can have that fight, like you were saying, about fighting for trans rights in the right area. And the Ackman did a great point. It's like, instead of boycotting for this game, why don't you pay or donate $60 to this like trans hotline that helps people that actually deal with like the suicidal thoughts and the mental health issues? And like, fair point. And of course, everyone's, oh, you're dodging the argument. You just want to play your wizard game because you're actually a transphobe. And it's like, all right.
Dude, isn't it ironic though that a group that relies on so much nuance between gender identity to not be able to identify any nuance in this issue whatsoever?
It's so true. That's so true. It's the most black and white thing. It's like, if you buy this game, you're basically the new reincarnation of like Richard Spencer or something. Which is
right.
I don't know.
Also, too, on your note of the gameplay being beautiful, I wanted to check out kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
All right, let me make sure I can add some.
I feel like that you call it a hamlet is just perfect, just because that's what we refer to it as. And so we all know from lore that Hogsmeade is the only all wizarding village within Britain. But we wanted other opportunities to kind of meet other characters.
Does this not look sick as fuck?
Yeah, dude. I mean, even with like the screen sharing and choppiness, you can really tell that like it's the graphics are just there and it looks really fleshed out. And I'm excited. It does look a little busy, but like I feel like you'll get a handle of
this battle
those
arena.
icons.
It is a great place to show off.
Dude, yeah. At the end of the day, if you're looking for just a sick open world game with, because they're all pretty similar, but this one's gonna have some really nice Harry Potter specific things for people that are fans of the books and movies. Yeah, this is kind of like, it looks so well done.
Oh, dude, and I just got done watching. I think all of them. Maybe I've only watched the Half-Blood Prince, and I still need to watch the last two. I think that's actually true. But I always get into them around the holidays, and because it's such a seasonal thing for me. And dude, you can do like dark magic in this one, which is, it's kind of crazy. I don't think they've ever allowed you to use like Avada Kedavra and Crucio and the Imperious Curse, and like I really want to see what kind of levels you can do and like how you can build out an evil character. Because dude, I never play as a bad guy in games, because I'm always like, I'll do a bad thing and then I'll like save a random NPC to like make up for my bad deeds. You know? And then
but you can be a complicated character.
You could be complicated, but I feel like if it's in games that revolve around like how the ending is compared to how you get, if you act too in the middle, you get kind of a shitty ending instead of like if you were really good the whole way or if you were really bad the whole way.
Yeah. If there's like different bosses and stuff like that, like I wonder. So you're probably gonna start in Hogwarts, maybe.
I think so. I think you get sorted, and I wonder if you can actually choose your house or if it's like kind of like the Pottermore Online where you do a questionnaire and then
Yeah.
It sorts you, which I never find. Those are so easy to manipulate, I feel like. So
Yeah, because it's like, oh, you're facing the situation. Will you be brave and attack it? Will you, try to
will you
backstab
use
it?
your
Like,
mind?
yeah, dude.
Will you be stealthy and cunning, or will
Yeah.
you invite your friends, or what's the fucking Hufflepuff?
Dude, I don't know.
Your
I have
good
no
friend.
idea. Oh, okay. I
Or
gotcha.
something.
Or like, will you be empathetic to the, adversary that you're facing? Some
Yeah.
dumb shit like that.
Yeah, for sure. But dude, just to kind of like put a bow on that whole argument, that whole situation. I think it's really crazy when people in any group like cast a wide generalization among another group of people, especially when it's about discrimination. And you just can't have enough like foresight or understanding that you're doing the same thing, but not to a group of people like by race or identity, but by like people who just want to play a video game. It's crazy. And it'd be a one thing if you were like supporting a school shooter video game, which, dude, they have those, and those are not. That's actually controversial. So I would understand if there was like a Columbine Simulator 1999, but I mean, this is so far from that, so I don't know.
Well, it depends. It might not be that far. It depends how early you can learn Avada Kedavra, because you could turn this into a school shooter game real quickly.
I feel like I feel like, well, so for the Killing Curse, I know from what I've watched, there's only a dark arts area that you can go to in the game. So like, I don't believe you can equip it on your person outside of that area, but
okay,
I'm not entirely sure. That would be kind of crazy if you could just start killing your teachers or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like the wilderness and RuneScape, the wildy.
Right. Dude, the last Harry Potter game I played is literally like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I just remember getting into the bonus bean room and collecting all the jelly beans for extra points. Bro, I was up in the room.
Just fucking getting it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing, because this game looks big. That I love exploring and just finding random shit like this in video games. I feel like this thing's gonna suck me in.
Yeah, I mean, I got into Elden Ring last year, but you didn't play that because it's not on Switch.
Right.
All right, bro. Can I show you bonus bean room really quick?
Just show me.
Get you caught up to where I was. Very 2002.
Oh, dude, now this is ringing some bells. This game was great.
Yeah, Dumbledore was like, "Oh, Harry."
Dude, this game was sick. Yes. Was this Chamber of Secrets or was this Sorcerer's Stone?
This was Chamber of Secrets, but I believe it was the same development company that did both of them. So they were very similar games.
Dude, that game was hilarious.
Defendo! Sky! I mean, just absolute.
Bro, he's cooking.
About being eight years old and playing this.
Dude, he's cooking.
Oh, you're absolutely cooking with the Alhambra.
I actually remember the Quidditch on this game being really fun.
It was great, man. And just exploring Hogwarts. And I don't know, man. I look at these graphics and they're not that bad. Given the time, like, this is a good 3D platformer.
Dude, 100%. I would honestly, like, if there's ever a, obviously not with this game coming out, but if there's ever a time where I just wanted to play an old Harry Potter game, I would totally play that nowadays.
Yeah.
Like the PS2 or something.
Right. Yeah, and with emulators now, I'm sure you could find that game in 2 seconds and just play it on your laptop. You know, it would probably run just fine.
Yeah,
but,
totally.
Yeah, any final thoughts you have to think about the controversy? I mean, we kind of covered most of it, so.
No, I think the funniest thing would be is like if it gives you a trans character option in the game. That would just be the red bow on this whole thing.
Yeah, and dude, you made such a good point. It's like, why do they get so mad about people in a series that famously change their entire appearance and gender and all kinds of things? It's like,
dude, being trans in the Harry Potter world would be the easiest thing in the world, dude. It would just be a spell. There's millions of spells, dude.
There's so many spells. There's old books.
Yeah.
Potions.
Yeah, you could just rip some potions every day if you're not good enough at the mat. Like that, like this should be their biggest fucking ally. Like this is a fantasy world where you can turn yourself into whatever you want, like with relative ease. Like you don't have to go through. There's no hormone replacement in the Harry Potter world. It's not necessary, bro.
Yeah, idiot. It's called. You ever heard of a wand, dingus? You been to Ollivanders yet, motherfucker?
Yeah, dude. And she just needs some like unicorn hair and dragon fang and fucking throw it in the smelter and you're good to go.
Oh my God.
No, that's pretty much it, man. I think we pretty much hit the nail on the head. I'm looking forward to playing this game.
I can't wait. It's gonna be great. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Yeah, I know we said around 45 minutes, but that's pretty much all, unless.
Yeah, we can stop. I mean, it's a little sneaky episode of Ghoul. I'll probably have this up in a couple weeks, but
we got to give this some clickbaity titles like Goblin the Ghoul reacts to the Harry Potter game, like some shit like.
Gotta have a crazy ass thumbnail, some just absolutely absurd shit, dude. Speaking of just like YouTube, like, so we're trying to grow this channel, guys. So if you're still watching, we appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe on podcast platforms, but. That short that I uploaded today absolutely went dummy crazy.
What's the view count here? I can actually I won't pull an Eli.
So we uploaded a YouTube short from our on our YouTube channel from one of our second episode, and it got like 190 or almost 2,000 views.
That's almost
2,000.
Not a ton, but it's. For a channel with 12 subscribers, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna. Damn, yeah. Both the ones you posted, one has 1.5 and one has 1.9K.
Yeah, and I don't know if we've gained subscribers since then. We have 12, which is, I mean, that's more than I thought.
I mean,
subscriber 21 hours ago, new subscriber 10 hours ago.
Nice. I mean, considering our most viewed episode is 29 views. I don't think so.
Yeah. So subscribe to the YouTube. Goblin and the Ghoul will be cranking out content on a weekly to bi-weekly basis. I think if with these new shorts, I think it'd be really nice. In the off weeks, just I'll throw up a short or something or a couple shorts just to catch up.
I can help contribute that to you because that's just CapCut, right?
Yeah, I just CapCut it basically and just add captions and
CapCut.
Yeah, you need the captions. The visual, like pictures on top, isn't as necessary. I think for that story in particular, it really added to Thomas's just absurd descriptions of Wyoming. But for sure, captions are like the meta when it comes to any kind of Twitter, YouTube, Shorts, TikTok, because you have to account for people that are watching on mute that could still understand what's going on in your video, and maybe seeing the funny captions, they'll like click on the sound or interact with it more.
The late night scrollers when their wife's trying to sleep in bed next to them.
I don't know what it is. It has to be that YouTube wants to grow these shorts to compete with TikTok, so it just sends out these things to anyone that it thinks will get any kind of attention from it or like will retain it. And dude, the actual like comments on the Hogwarts Legacy one, like people are in there having discussions like on our video, and to me
it's a hot topic.
It's just so funny because it's like they're arguing on just any old person's page, and we're just the most niche podcast in its early roots.
It's a thing that we put out. Like they're arguing on our platform. Like, bro,
yeah,
what are
it's
you
great.
doing?
It's great, dude. And this is one step closer to GSTV. How did I not think about it, bro? GSTV shorts at the pump. That's the way in.
Yeah,
the short form content.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
Just so GSTVify it, you know.
All these that should be our format. That would be unique. It's a GSTV style.
Yeah. I think we just start shooting them, you know, just go to our gas station and just be like, just film some dumb, like, this is me filling up gas. Like, I don't know, just like the worst videos of all time. But
yeah,
you know how on TikTok, when you share them now, it'll go TikTok and it'll be like that little end screen.
I've never actually posted on TikTok before, so I don't know.
No, you're good. I'll show you really quickly, just visually on the one that I uploaded. It's just is very distinctive. I can't skip ahead on this.
Hogwarts Legacy game. Please do not stream it. Don't make YouTube videos about it.
Not
don't buy it. And don't bloody pre-order it.
Don't bloody pre-order it.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
Right here.
Please do not.
Oh, dude, what the fuck? It didn't do it.
Wait, where it just shows the TikTok logo?
I think the most fake though.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I do know
so this is a really long-winded way of saying we should do that, but it would be the GSTV logo because if it was playing at their gas station, they would it wouldn't be TikTok. It would be like the GSTV version of short form video content.
Which is literally just a quarter second or half second clip at the end with the GSTV logo with a little sound effect.
And a little sound or like a fucking anything,
We should
just
do
that right there.
Yeah. We should do a funny sound effect.
That is something really stupid.
Yeah.
But dude, hell yeah. I appreciate you coming on. Like, I really just thought that it'd be fun just to chop it up. And I think we just had a really nice, genuine conversation about this topic. And we're Team Wizard, dude. I don't care, man. I'm casting spells.
I'm telling you, there's nothing that's going to stop me from casting spells.
If I got to join the Shadow Wizard Money Gang, so be it,
Yeah, dude. Listen, if there is a convincing argument to get me to stop casting spells, I'm wide open to it. Why don't you guys talk about it in the comment section of this mini-sode? I promise you I'm going to look at all of them.
I'm going to wherever the goth girls are, and that's just the end of it.
Yup.
All right, guys.
And look at that. We killed 30 minutes. That's pretty fucking good.